Hytale and Minecraft might look the same at first glance, but they could not be more different. And I mean something very specifically by that. One kind of hands you a story, a world with lore and rules and monsters that fit a kind of narrative. The other drops you in a blank world and asks you, what story will you tell? Today, we're going to break down exactly how Hytale's fantasy adventure differs from Minecraft's more open-ended sandbox. There are key differences that I have noticed while playing Minecraft and playing Hytale. And I'll say this with a caveat that Hytale is still in early development. It will change. And there is a Venn diagram. There's a big overlap between Hytale and Minecraft. They're not completely different. They do share a lot of similarities, but I will say most of them are quite surface level. But let's go into some of these key differences between Hytale and Minecraft and how these end up actually serving Minecraft in the end. First of all, we have the aesthetic. You might think, well, both of them are sandboxy, blocky worlds, but if that's as far as you're going, you're kind of missing some of the big picture here. One is a traditional fantasy world, and the other one has a completely original aesthetic. Let's start with Hytale, okay? Hytale has goblins. It has creatures that are essentially troll orcs. They're literally called trorks. It has recognizable fantasy tropes. There is a noticeable lack of modern or technologically advanced features so far. They might be added in future updates or in definitely added in mods. But in the core game, they do not have any modern aesthetic options or technical options. It is decidedly medieval in its aesthetic. On the other hand, you have Minecraft. Minecraft has creatures such as the creepers, the piglins, the sniffer, the enderman. All of these creatures that are maybe find some vague root in folklore somewhere, but are essentially original to Minecraft. It has redstone, a tech tree, essentially a technologically advanced feature. You have concrete for your modern builds. It's flexible between genres. You can go full on Dark Souls with it, or you can go over into Stardew Valley with it, or you can go over into Cyberpunk with it. It can be anything. It's intentionally vague or original rather than really deciding on a lane. Hytale is instructive where Minecraft is experimental. So what I mean by that is Hytale has detailed information in-game on materials, gear, creatures, and it provides explicit direction in written language within the game. Now, on the other hand, Minecraft is infamous for leaving players in the dark, at most hinting at uses for materials and at least leaving players to consult each other for direction. The only exceptions to this are the recipe book, which give you a little bit of direction when it comes to crafting, and the handful of hints upon starting a world, for example, how to open your inventory and how to punch a tree to get wood. But other than that, it pretty much leaves players in the dark as to how to navigate its world. Another difference is that Hytale has hard lore where Minecraft has mystery. Hytale has a story that is fairly detailed, and it's communicated to the player with clear connections between creatures, factions, zones, and even higher cosmic powers. Minecraft, on the other hand, has no story, at least in vanilla Minecraft. I understand Minecraft Legends and Minecraft Dungeons actually does, but in the core game, it's got no story. But it gives players open-ended questions with no real answers, such as the existence of factions. You have the piglins, you have the illagers, you have the villagers, you have structures and ruins, you have the ender dragon. There are ideas that you can kind of play with, but they don't have a clear resolution or answer to them. Another difference is Hytale is an RPG and Minecraft is a blank canvas. In Hytale, the player's not just an observer to the lore, but a participant. For instance, void-aligned creatures are hostile to the player. Therefore, the player is necessarily out of alignment with the void. The player has a set place in the cosmos and in the story of Hytale. In Minecraft, there's no set lore to have a place in. So where Hytale says, "Welcome to the story, I hope you have a good time here," Minecraft asks, what story will you tell with the building blocks that are provided for you? Hytale is maximalist, where Minecraft is minimalist. Hytale seems to have a why not approach to game features, whereas Minecraft seems to have sometimes a need to justify adding a simple and basic feature. And the internal logic for that can be confusing at times. For instance, Hytale features vertical slabs and natural creatures that are immediately hostile to the player and also reward the player for killing them. It also has mostly functional furniture, sloped building blocks, and advanced inventory management. Minecraft players are still using stairs for chairs and can't even sit in them. So, in the end, my conclusion is basically that Hytale does a service to Minecraft. Hytale should satisfy a certain part of Minecraft's player base that has always wanted more robust RPG elements, such as lore, traditional fantasy races and factions, and a real sense of being immersed in an adventure that they don't have to make up as they go. Minecraft may be freed, finally, to embrace its identity as a creative system rather than a narrative world, a game about possibility rather than purpose. So whereas Minecraft may be able to learn some lessons from Hytale, they are at their core very different games, and there is room in this world for both of them to exist in harmony.